Hello. Good morning, everybody. Today we will start the visa training process for Germany, and I'll let you know that what all the process requirement, what all the documents requirement, the charges, everything about the Germany, which is required to know at the time of counseling. First, we will talk about Germany student visa requirement, what all documents are required by German embassy. Now we'll talk about documentation part. So first document is visa application form. Indo-European Visa Department will fill this form on behalf of the student, and at the time of document submission, we will ask student to come one day prior to document submission in New Delhi for pre-visa interview and document collection from Indo-European office. On the same time, student will signature on the visa form and will check that all the details which is mentioned in the visa form are correct or not. There are two different application form is available for Germany. Declaration form, like signed declaration on true and complete information. This is a separate declaration form which is required for Germany only by German embassy. Indo-European will provide the same declaration form at the time of document collection. 6 photographs according to biometric specification, 35 into 45 mm size, white background, face cover 80%. More or less, this specification is remain same for all Schengen countries. Embassy visa fee is 60 euro. Student need to pay this visa charges through demand draft only with the name of Embassy of the Federal Republic of Germany. Indian currency value rate, student can know when they will call Indo-European Visa Department. We will assist student that what all currency rate is going on the same day. Valid passport with validity of at least 12 months along with 2 copies of all printed pages. Now, for Germany, at the time of visa filing, passport validity should be remain for 1 year minimum. Rest of the Schengen country at the time of visa application, minimum 6 months of validity should be remain. But for Germany, it's 1 year requirement. 1 year validity should be there. And student will have to print all pages of passport. Doesn't matter any visa or rejection is there or not. Even on blank pages, student will have to print all 36 pages. Next is cover letter from applicant explaining the exact purpose and duration of your stay in Germany. Cover letter will be prepared by Indo-European Visa Department for the students. Admission letter, proof of study fees if there is a fees, just because there are a lot of universities in Germany providing less tuition fees or there are no any tuition fees for those university. In case there is any tuition fees is there, student will have to prove and submit TT copy of the payment. All academics documents 10th onwards. Apostillation is not required in Germany. Even notary is also not required by German embassy. Language proficiency, IELTS or TOEFL is required, and this is must mandatory for Germany. In case student is going for undergraduate or foundation course, minimum IELTS requirement is 6 band And in case student is going to apply for bachelor or master course, 6 to 6.5 bands is required. Proof of accommodation is required in order to fill the visa form and to attach the visa file. So basically, accommodation confirmation is required from university end. CV and SOP. CV student will have to present by themselves. SOP as well, student will have to prepare by themselves. Visa department will check that SOP is correct or not. In case of any incorrect information, visa department will correct that and present a new and updated SOP for the student in embassy. Most important documents are financial documents for Germany. In case student is not working and they are not having any source of income by themselves, in this case, third party can sponsor the student. Even if their blood relative wants to sponsor the student, they can with the help of financial documents like bank certificate, bank statement of last 3 to 6 months, income tax return of last 3 years or salary slip for last 6 months. In case of unavailability of income tax return, form 16 will work. Sponsorship letter or affidavit for sponsor. Show money is important for Germany. Suppose student is going for a master's course, then student will have to show first year living expense in Germany block account. Tuition fees he will have to pay, and another next year living expense he will have to show in his bank account. So basically for masters, minimum 5 lakh rupees is show money for Germany. For bachelor, show money will be increased as per their tuition fees. Another document is block account related form. I'll elaborate the block account process later on. Work experience is required. In case of any gap available, travel health insurance and travel itinerary is also required. If we'll talk about block account, student will have to open a block account in Germany Deutsche Bank. There are two processes to open a block account. First, student can contact directly to German Deutsche Bank in Germany, or second, Indo-European is having Deutsche Bank collaboration and they can open their saving bank account in German Deutsche Bank in India, and bank will convert this saving account into block account within a week time. So processing time to open a block account in India is approximately 2 weeks. Indo-European Visa Department can assist student that how they can open their block account in German Deutsche Bank in India. 1 year living expense of Germany is 8040 euro, approximately 8100 euro. Student will have to show this living expense in block account. Student can withdraw maximum 670 euro per month while living in Germany. If you will calculate 670 euro multiply by 12 months, it will come around 8040 euro. So basically this is 1 year living expense in Germany. So in the visa filing, block account related documents, block account opening confirmation and block account payment transaction confirmation is required in the visa file. In case of any additional documents requirement, embassy reserves the right to ask additional documents from the applicant any time. Visa processing time for Germany is 45 working days to 90 working days. It depends upon embassy. Minimum is 45 working days. Maximum depends upon German embassy. As I confirmed you all before as well, that in case of additional documents requirement, processing time will start once again. So visa department will make sure that at the time of document submission, every document should be there. Student will have to go personally in German embassy for the visa file submission, and visa interview will be take place on the same time, on the same day. Indo-European Visa Department will provide appointment for the students one day before of visa interview in German embassy. Student will have to come in Indo-European head office so that they can collect the visa file from visa department. We have few important points which every student should know. Every document should be A4 size only, and it should be on translated in English language. There are two sets of documents visa department will provide to the students. Personal appearance at German embassy is mandatory for all applicants. Student has to show the confirmation of fees receipt after the payment of tuition fees. But in case there is a less fee and that student has to pay after arrival in Germany, then in this case, student has to show saving account statement showing the sufficient balance that student is also able to pay his tuition fees later on. In case student is getting any kind of sponsorship or scholarship from the university, supporting documents is required. Third party can sponsor the student, and in this case they will have to submit the supporting documents like bank certificate, bank statement, income tax return, form 16, ITR or salary slip, etc., with a relationship proof as well. Processing time is 1.5 months or 2 months, depends upon case to case. If we will talk about the process, this is the processing chart for Germany. Condition letter received, pay your tuition fees to Indo-European account or university account. Final letters, admission letter received with visa supporting documents. Like in case student will pay the tuition fees to the university, university will provide accommodation proof, university will provide a tuition fees transaction copy. Simultaneously, student will have to open his block account to avoid any kind of delay in his visa process. And he will have to present his visa related documents within a week time. Important documents are dummy ticket and work experience, admission letter with fees receipt from university, all academics with accommodation proof, financial documents, block account related documents, English proficiency language certificate, 1 year travel health insurance is also required for Germany. Now student will have to submit this visa file in embassy personally, and on the same day embassy will take an interview. Processing time for Germany is 2 months approximately. Rest details are same for all the countries. Like in case of visa approval, student will have to present air ticket 3 to 5 days before their departure from India so that we can arrange the airport pickup for the students. And once airport pickup and accommodation will confirm, student will take flight for Germany. In case of negative decision, we will provide another course option for the students. Depends upon students' profile. Student can work part-time 20 hours per week in Germany. Spouse is not allowed for Germany. If we will talk about job search visa, in case of degree program, student will get 1.5 year job search visa after completion of the study. Mainly there are two intakes for Germany, September and February, March. September, Maxim University will provide all the courses option for their international students. February or March intake is very few programs are available in Germany. Living expense of Germany is 700 to 800 euros per month, including hostel accommodation, fooding, lodging, travel, mobile, etc., etc. So these are the details which I given you for Germany. I elaborate you all the documentation part and the process as well. If we'll talk about payment part, as informed, 1 year travel health insurance is required, which will cost approximately 9,000 rupees, 1,000 rupees for travel itinerary, 60 euro or equal to Indian currency is required to pay at the time of file submission in embassy. Visa fees should be paid through demand draft only, as cash is not acceptable in embassy. So these are the charges. Now if you have any question, you can ask me related to documents, process or charges. Any question? I believe I cover all the visa related documentation part, charges and the process as well for Germany. Later on, in case you need any assistance, any additional requirement for visa, you can send me email at visa@indoeuropean.in. My email ID is visa@indoeuropean.in. I believe there is no any questions. So thank you very much to take part in the visa process for Germany. Now I'm going to close this session. So thank you very much for your presence. Thanks.